Hey, how you guys doing today? This is Larry Brown Jr., man. I'm with Slick Lingo Podcast. I just want to share some brief information with you. This is a follow-up video to my change preventers video that I posted earlier, where we talked about pride, where I felt it's like one of the number one reasons people refuse to change. And to expound on that, the reason why, because people would rather something look like it's actually successful and hold on to it than to look like a failure with people. So they'll hold on to something that's actually has failed and is been over with years, but they afraid to let it go and afraid to make the necessary changes within it to make it grow or to make it better, because they don't want to look like a fool to other people. They don't want to look like a failure to other people. So people, a lot of times, man, they will hold on to things and refuse to make the necessary changes in their lives because they don't want to look like that they failed, or they want to keep up the image. And we see it all the time in relationships, where people hold on to relationships and they try to put on this image of their relationship is just so great, but really they're miserable, and they don't really want to be in it. But in order to hold on to appearances, they will hold on to the relationship. We see it in business. People try their best to hold on to businesses because they don't want it to look like their business is failing. Ministry, we see it a lot of time in ministry, where people hold on to failing ministries and don't make the necessary changes, even if they don't let it go, but go and do the things they need to do to make the necessary changes in order to promote growth. So today, the second portion of my video, part 2 of it, will be about fear. I feel as if the number one reason is pride. People hold on to things because they don't want to look like they failed. They want to hold on and they want people to think that they're winning. And that's the big thing, winning, hashtag winning. Everybody want everybody else to think they're winning. Number 2 is fear. People will not make the necessary changes in their life because they're afraid of the outcome. Many times, people will hold on, myself included, we will hold on to things, situations, because we're afraid. We're afraid of the unknown. We're afraid that if we let this situation go, what is going to be waiting on us? We see it with jobs. We see it with relationships. We see it with businesses. We see it with ministries. We see it with people afraid to let it go because it's comfortable. It's comfortable. And it may be a failing situation, but I'm comfortable in my failing situation. It may be a situation where I'm not going to grow, but guess what? I'm safe. So people want to feel safe. And if this is for you, I want to encourage you today to make the necessary changes out. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard. It's hard putting yourself out here. It's hard walking away from a safe situation. It's hard leaving the known, going into the unknown. But I am a firm believer in order for us to get to the next level, we have to let go of some of the things on this level. I've been reading a book called The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robinson. It's an awesome book by a dope lady. And she talks about how you can get out of your head and get to action. How you can just do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and you can start doing. Many of us have a great plan. We know what we want to do. We have great ideas, but we haven't stepped out and made anything happen because we're afraid. We're afraid that if we walk away from this safe situation, if we get into the unknown, we may fail. And then if we fail, guess what? How am I going to feed my family? How am I going to eat? How am I going to, what am I going to look like? That type of thing. But the encouragement for you today is you will never know if you never try. The word I came across a saying, I think it was Einstein said it, but I may be wrong. It said, if you show me a man that has never failed, I'll show you a man that's never tried anything. Failure is not what we have deemed it to be. It's your relationship with failure that dictates if you're going to try things. If you believe like I do that failure is feedback, then you're not afraid to put yourself out there and put your money on the line, put your reputation on the line, put everything on the line in order to go to a next place. But if you feel like failure is the end of the world and you're ready to jump off a bridge because you failed, then you're not going to try anything. So that may be a word for you today, that you can start, and you got to recondition your mind about what exactly failure is. This is Larry, man, and my goal and focus as always is to help you in some shape, form, or fashion. Number one, reason why people won't make changes, this might be for you. The reason why you may not be making the changes that you need to make in your life is pride. You don't want anyone else to think that you fail. You don't want people to feel as if that you're not doing everything you say you're doing. You want your life to look so glamorous for your family, for your friends, and you may be in a relationship and you're miserable, but you want it to look like you're winning. Or you got a business. It's a struggling business and you've been struggling forever, and you know you need to walk away, or you know you need to make some changes. You know you need to change the things that you sell and start giving another product, whatever it may be, but you don't want to do it because you don't want to look like a failure, and you care more about what people think about you than actually winning. That's pride. Number two is fear. Fear. You will never know what's waiting on you outside of your safe situation right now if you never try. Think about this right now. Your next level, your greatness is only one decision away. That's it. It's only one decision away. If you can think about that and put it in that context, that if you make one decision right now, you may go into something great, or you may go into this whole new level, all because of one decision to decide, you know what, I'm going to try that, or you know what, I'm going to do that. I don't care what nobody think. I could be a failure, whatever, but I'm going to do it. Hey, listen, guys, I thank you so much for joining, and I'm going to add one more video to this where we're going to talk about some other things, but and that'll be it. It's going to be a three-part, part two, part one, part two. So this was part two where we talked about fear. Hey, God bless you. Thank you guys for joining. I'll talk to you next time.